Okay, court's back in session in cause number 329846. A motion to revoke probation in the case of Style, State of Texas, J. Kenneth DeValier. Now, Mr. DeValier, in this motion that the state filed alleges that on June 10, 2021, that you were found guilty for the offense of Class A theft, and your punishment was assessed at 90 days confinement, Jefferson County Jail, and a fine of $750. The confinement was probated for a period of 18 months. In this motion, there are 5 allegations. State, are you abandoning allegations 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. DeValier, the state only is proceeding on allegation number 5. In allegation number 5, Mr. DeValier, it alleges that you, J. Kenneth DeValier, failed to perform community service hours as required, as ordered by the court in violation of condition 14 of your probation law. Is that true or not true?
True.
And are you pleading true to allegation number 5 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading true because it is true?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. DeValier, I have before me a document that is titled "Senior Plea Admonishments." On page 1 of this document, there's one box checks that box that's checked has MTRP. Here, MTRP means motion to revoke probation. The next page of the same document, there's a set of initials JD that are on a line next to a box that's checked MTRP, which means motion to revoke probation, true to allegation 5. Mr. DeValier, did you place your initials on this document?
Yes.
On page 3 of the same document, Mr. DeValier, there is a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Mr. DeValier, did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir.
And the next document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. Mr. DeValier, at the bottom of this document, there's a line that's titled defendant, and there's a signature above that line. Mr. DeValier, did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir.
Mr. DeValier, at the top of this same document, there are 2 boxes that are checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you are waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. DeValier, Mr. DeValier, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. DeValier, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Judge. State offer states 1.
No objection.
No objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. West, you've advised and counseled Mr. DeValier. Is there any evidence that he's currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. DeValier, your attorney, Mr. West, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. DeValier, I will accept your plea of true to allegation 5. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I will also find that there's sufficient evidence to revoke your probation, and your probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
In exchange for the defendant's plea of true to allegation 5, the state's recommending that the court revoke his community supervision and reform the original judgment in order that he be confined to the Jefferson County Jail for a period of 30 days. And we ask that he be given credit for any time that he's legally entitled to, Judge.
Mr. DeValier, the state is offering that you serve 30 days in the Jefferson County Jail. You will be given credit for any time that you are entitled to get by law. The court cost in this case, Mr. DeValier, is $57. Mr. DeValier, will you be able to pay the $57?
No, sir.
Okay. Mr. DeValier, I have before me a document that is titled Affidavit of Indigence. And it has your name on it, J. Kenneth DeValier. This document was signed on June 9th of 2022. Is everything regarding your monthly income and assets still correct? It's still the same?
Yes, sir.
And is everything still correct with the monthly expenses?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. DeValier, I'm going to find that you are indigent. Based on the finding of indigency, the court cost of $57 in your case will be waived pursuant to Article 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, because the court is finding that you are indigent. Mr. DeValier, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Mr. DeValier, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. DeValier, this will conclude your case. Please knock on the door and follow the bailiff, and you have a blessing. Barrier? Barrier? We got Barrier. Is that your name, Helena Barrier?
No, Robert Brimberry.
No.
They put me in here to make sure that they're gonna reschedule me.
Just hold on.